What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Wager Zone podcast, and we are back for another MMA breakdown, guys. This is going to be Cage Warriors 190 Unplugged. Only 8 fights on this card, and we have another card coming out for Cage Warriors on a Saturday that we will be releasing the breakdown for that tomorrow. And later on today, we will have PFL out for the breakdown. So if you guys are here for the first time, click that thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the page, come back every single day, guys, and let's cash out for today's Cage Warriors. Get into this first fight of the night, guys. It's going to be Kevin Azuz taking on Charlie Bolton. And, guys, this one I'm taking Charlie Bolton. I just think his grappling and his overall skill set is going to be higher level than Kevin Azuz. I think Charlie Bolton, honestly, is a really good play. I think he's honestly going to dominate this fight anywhere it goes. If it's standing, if it's on the floor, if he puts his cardio and goes all 3 rounds, I honestly do believe he dominates this fight. He's going to be a good parlay piece. All right, guys, next fight, Josh Abraham taking on Harry Shaw. And this one, I'm taking Harry Shaw, guys. Josh Abraham seems like he's only beaten lower-level competition, and every single time he takes a higher step up in competition, he ends up losing. Harry Shaw doesn't have the best record. He's 2-2 at the moment, losing his last fight. But he fights out of a good team and Great Britain top team, and they seem like their fighters get better and better every single fight when they move forward. He fights with a lot of good training partners, so I do expect to see a better version of Harry Shaw. I do believe he's going to stay on the outside, land his shots, stop some takedowns, and honestly, just maybe he'll land some takedowns of himself, and I think he's honestly going to win this fight, probably in a close battle, but give me clear. All right, next fight, guys, is going to be Jordan Molinari taking on Giannis Osmani. And this one, I'm taking Jordan Molinari. I do believe his grappling is just going to be too much for Giannis. I don't think Giannis is going to be able to stop the takedowns, and I don't believe when he gets taken down, I don't believe he's going to be able to get back up. Jordan Molinari is one of these young prospects that have really good grappling, and I expect him to come in here and get a submission victory. So for this one, guys, give me Jordan. Next fight, guys, is going to be Emanuele Zakaria taking on Daniel Bainbridge. And this one, guys, I'm taking Daniel Bainbridge, but it's by like a pinch of salt, honestly. I think this is going to be a very good fight, probably the most competitive fight of the night. It's going to be a dog fight. And if you're on the Zakaria side, I don't blame you, but I'm going to be taking Bainbridge. I just believe his overall grappling skills and do really well in this one. And honestly, he has decent striking, and he has some decent cardio as well. Emanuele Zakaria is just a dog, and he moves forward. He is very strong as well, and he's a guy that's fought a lot of really good, not really good, but some decent competition, and he's been in MMA for a decent amount of time, and he has a good amateur record, and he's honestly just one of these dogs that come forward just swinging with like crazy. And Daniel Bainbridge is very young, but I'm just going to take the younger fighter, the young prospect, and I think he's going to come in here and honestly win this fight. So for this one, guys, probably in the most competitive fight of the night, like I said. All right, guys, next one is going to be Aldo Pereira taking on Francisco Mazzeo. And this is another one where I believe it's a good parlay piece. I think Mazzeo is honestly going to dominate this fight. I think he could probably get this fight out in the first round by knockout. I think the striking is just going to be way too much for him. And I do believe he's probably going to win those first 2 rounds. If it goes to that second round, I think he can get a first round or second round knockout. But if he goes to that third round, I don't know, Mazzeo's cardio is going to be able to keep up, and Pereira might win that third round. So we have to watch out for that, maybe the gassing out of Mazzeo in that third if Pereira lasts. But I honestly don't believe he's going to last. I think he's going to end up getting knocked out in that first or second. So for this one. All right, guys, next fight, Charles Joyner taking on Nel Ariano. And this one, guys, I'm taking Charles Joyner. I feel like a lot of people are off Charles Joyner just because he got knocked down in his last fight. But honestly, guys, that was kind of a cheap shot, if you guys remember. The guy went up to him, tried to touch hands, and right when they go touch hands, he catches him with the left hook and knocks him out. And it was kind of a cheap shot, one of those dumb shots where I know they say protect yourself at all times, but at the same time, you don't do that in MMA. That was one of the most cheapest things I've ever seen in MMA, especially in Cage Warriors. But now with Charles Joyner coming back, I do expect him to win this fight. I think Nel Ariano's only way to victory is the grappling, but I've seen Charles Joyner have some good takedown defense, and if he stops the takedowns, I believe he's going to pick him apart on the feet, on the outside, and end up knocking him out. All right, guys, next fight, he's a minus 1,600 favorite, but I do believe he's a very good parlay piece. Probably the most confident pick of the night. It's going to be Adam Darby taking on Tato Primera. And guess what? I'm taking Adam Darby. I think he wins this fight everywhere. I think he has the striking. I think he has the great grappling. I think this guy is just overall skill set of a young prospect. Probably has a chance to make it to the UFC if he keeps it up. But I do believe Adam Darby wins this fight pretty easily. All right, guys, for the main event of the night, Aiden Lee taking on Alexander Loof. And at first, guys, I'm not going to lie to you, I was leaning Alexander Loof, and I seen a lot of money's coming on him. But at the moment now, I feel like this was more of a dog or pass. And now with Aiden Lee being the plus money, I honestly think that's pretty good plus money we could take. Alexander Loof doesn't have the best grappling. He gets taken down, and when he gets taken down, he doesn't seem like to get back up right away, or he doesn't really know what to do on the back. And I think Aiden Lee, if he takes him down, Aiden Lee is probably going to end up getting the submission victory. So I'm going to be taking Aiden Lee as a plus money. I think he's going to be the guy that get the fight to the floor and probably probably just be a way better grappler than him. But if this fight ends up on the feet, I think Alexander Loof wins this fight. This is a very competitive matchup for the main event, but I'm taking the plus money, Aiden Lee. I think it's a dog or pass for this one, but Aiden Lee is going to be the pick. I think he's probably going to get it done by submission. And alright guys, that is it for today's video. Like I said in the beginning, like the video, subscribe to the page, come back every single day guys. Cage Warriors 190 Unplugged, let's cash out. Come back tomorrow for Cage Warriors 191. Later on I'll have PFL out, and I will put a UFC live video out tomorrow, or later on tonight guys. So check out my live stream for UFC 317 breakdown. And alright guys, I'm out of here. Like I said,